Want to have your home looking showcase ready? Come along with me and I'll show you how I make that work. So what does showcase ready mean? Well, no, it doesn't mean your home is 100% spotless and perfect at all times. It just means that your home is an easy cleaning or tidy up away from being presentable with no deep cleaning required. Whether you have planned or unexpected company, or even a more crazy extreme life event like you need to sell your home really quickly, you don't have to stress over the mess. This happened to us a couple years ago where we had 3 days to take photos and list our home and put it on the market. This goes beyond just a superficial tidy up. This is actually going to go even deeper than that to the details that we often as homeowners overlook. This is going to go to those highly neglected areas that are high traffic. It's going to require paying attention to detail that isn't necessarily always in your line of sight. So let's meander around my home and I'll show you what I do. Baseboards. This is what I consider to be the most important one. They may not be at eye level, but if you look down there and they look bad, I feel like that kind of says a lot about the rest of your home. It's like having fresh white sneakers, but they're not really fresh and you don't clean them. In fact, they kind of ruin the outfit. Don't neglect corners or behind furniture either. Wiping down walls, baseboards, and doors. You may think you need to paint something, when in reality, you just need to wipe it down. Don't forget those high traffic areas. They can start to look really bad, so just give them a good wipe down. I like to use the Mr. Clean erasers. Keep up on the banisters and the walls where little fingers can leave little marks behind. Spackle and touch-up paint. Touch-ups are completely necessary. Chips are going to happen. So just going over those little areas periodically, kind of keeping almost like an inventory and seeing what needs to be done so you can tackle more than one project at a time. Pulling out the paint can, mixing paint, it can be kind of daunting, but this is a really big one. How fresh and clean your walls look and your baseboards look has a really huge impact on how your home looks. I prefer using a small sponge roller, but I don't have one right now, so with a regular brush, I'm just making sure that I feather it out to blend it in. Dusting. This has to be my least favorite one to do, probably because I have shelves full of decor, but honestly, it doesn't take that long. Dusting is one of those things where it takes the natural sunlight to kind of show you that it's time. I like to use a microfiber cloth for this one. And don't forget those ceiling fan blades, ugh. Especially if you have dark fan blades like I do. Pillows and blankets. If you had one thing to do as quickly as possible, I would go for this one. It's very simple to just straighten up your couch, your cushions, your pillows, and blankets. It's almost like running a brush through your hair. It makes a big impact, but it's really quick and easy. And this is an easy one to enlist your children's help in. Vacuuming. I probably vacuum 3 to 6 times a day, in all seriousness. As long as we're eating and as long as we're coming in and out of the house, there's going to be crumbs and dust, and that's normal. This stick vac that I purchased makes that so easy, and even my kids can help out with that. The kitchen sink. So these are actual dirty dishes that are awaiting to be put in the dishwasher. But I like to keep them rinsed and stacked so that way it's easy to load them up. My sink is always full of dishes, which is a sign that we eat, and we're grateful for that. But I still like to keep my sink looking orderly. Once it's all empty, I like to use the Mr. Clean sponges to keep it nice and bright. The refrigerator. Just keep that wiped down as you see crumbs or sticky messes in there. Cabinets and drawers. These guys can be sneaky. They can have splatters on them that you didn't even know were there. So just keep them wiped down. Get down at eye level and you'll be shocked what you find. Countertop decluttering. I homeschool 2 children, and this is actually our work area right here, so this accumulates a lot throughout the day. But as soon as we're done, I like to put things away, wipe things down, and tidy it up. Now it's nice and clear for the next mess that we make. Closet and drawer declutter and organize. So your guests aren't going to be looking in your closets, but you are, and it's important that you know exactly where to find your things. If you're unsure where to find something, it's probably a sign that you need to declutter. Have designated areas for certain things. Keeping up on this one made a big difference for us when we made our move. But even if you're not moving, it's just nice to have things organized. These drawers hold my extra decor. Toilets, showers, and tubs. As I see I need to, I wipe down the toilets with the Clorox wipes, and then I also clean the inside of the toilets. I do this one frequently so that my bathroom doesn't smell like a bathroom. In between a more harsh chemical cleaning, I like to use the Mr. Clean erasers to keep the tubs and showers wiped clean. They really help to wipe up any kind of body oil or dirt that accumulates. Now we're heading to my favorite, which is the front porch and the lawn. This is where we get to address curb appeal. Your front porch is the first impression people are getting before they enter into your home. So keep it looking nice just by dusting things down, wiping things down. Prune any plants you have, put fresh plants, whatever you have to do to make it look nice. Apart from winter, I'm probably out here almost every day blowing off this area. It's spider season, and that means cobwebs, so be sure to get those cleared. And don't forget to look up in those areas that we generally don't look up at. So this is a beautiful crabapple tree, but it's very, very messy. So I always have to keep up on blowing these little crab apples off my driveway. I actually really enjoy mowing my lawn. It's quite therapeutic, and I look at it like vacuuming my carpet. It presents to the neighborhood that I care about my home, and on top of that, it's required by my HOA anyways. But even before HOAs, I loved mowing the lawn. It's a great excuse to get out, get fresh air, let the kids play, say hi to my neighbors, all while beautifying my yard. Don't forget to edge as well. I didn't show that here in this clip, but edging and mowing go hand in hand. Nothing beats the look of a nice, freshly mowed lawn. So I do want to be transparent and show you that, look, even I have areas that I have been putting off. Look at this hard water on my shower door. It's really bad because I have not found something to work, which actually I think I have found something. But my whole point is to show you, look, if something happens, I don't want anybody in this bathroom. That's embarrassing. If I were to sell this home, look at all the work I have to put into it. So if I just get this clean and maintain it, it'll be so much easier. So just kind of look at these as routine maintenance, just like you keep up on your car, dyeing your roots, getting a haircut. If you wait too long, you could actually cause more potential problems, and it's just going to be more work in the end. And then if you do that, then you really never have to deep clean ever again because you've just been keeping up on that maintenance. So don't put things off or neglect things. If you see something needs some attention, give it attention and take care of it. That way it doesn't build up. It can seem annoying to have to constantly keep up on these little things, but that's just the thing. Wouldn't you rather keep them little and not get big? And I promise you, when life happens, you'll be so glad that you did. The way I view having a roof over my head is that it's a blessing from God. Whether renting or owning, it really truly is something that I'm grateful for. And I want to steward and take care of that gift. I want to keep it in good condition and take care of it the best that I can. Well, that's how I make it work to keep my house showcase ready. I hope that helps you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.